Alright, hello YouTube and everyone that is clicking on this video. Welcome. So, yes, as you can see from the title of this video, I was able to pass 3 MFF 50K expert accounts within the week. And that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you guys, how I did it and how you can do it as well. So, just before I get right into it, just got to, prove myself. Take a look here. So, I got initially two 50K MFF accounts on the 21st of December. Today is the 28th, so around a week ago, last Saturday, pretty much is when I got it. And I set out a goal to try and pass these within this week. And that's exactly what I did. I actually got another one as well. So here are the two. As you can see, this is the 26th. That's when I passed it. This one as well. I'm going to show you how I was able to pass both of these pretty much at the same time as well later in this video. And then once on the 26th, so a couple days ago, I actually bought a third one and was able to pass that yesterday. So you take a look, here it is, 27. So these are all three accounts that I passed. Now, of course, just for privacy concerns, I do have to blur out my name and the account as well. I don't want none of you guys hacking me. But yeah, let's just get right into a bit of the details. So here's the plans pretty much. I chose the expert plan. It's 50K accounts, and the reason why I chose is first and foremost the ability to have no max drawdown. Well, excuse me. Well, no daily drawdown. That's what I'm trying to get at. So there's no daily drawdown. There's no micro scaling, consistency rule, scaling rule, all that stuff. Essentially, it just gives me more freedom to actually hit the profit target of 4K within one trade if I needed to, and that's kind of what I was going for. I'm going to be explaining my strategy in a bit. So that's what I chose, and I got three of these 50K accounts, and that's exactly what I passed. So let's go ahead and take a look into what's needed for you to pass these prop firms. So first things first, you do need to have a valid trading strategy. So for this week, the 23rd to the 27th, I played my break and retest strategy. Because guys, at the end of the day, no matter what, you're still trading. Trading is the core. You could have a million things, right, and a bunch of indicators, but if you do not know how to trade, or if you're not a profitable trader, or if you don't have an edge, excuse me, at the end of the day, you will not be able to pass these. So you do need to have a valid trading strategy. Next, you do need to set aside a weekly budget based on your trading strategy where you can reset your account. So, for example, I trade a maximum of 2 times per day, risking around 25% per trade of my max daily drawdown limit. So, taking a look into here, as you can see, there's no max, or the daily drawdown, excuse me, there is a max drawdown of 2K. So, if I pretty much go into negative 2K, my account's blown. I risk around 25% per trade. So, that's $500. And I trade twice in a day, so around $1,000 per day. So, essentially, I would blow my account in 2 days. Hopefully, that makes sense. Now, assuming I lost every single day, I would purchase 2 to 3 accounts within the 5-day trading period. So I would set aside a budget of $500 or so for 2 to 3. So 165 times 3 is around 495. So around $500 for that week. So that's the budget that I'm allocating strictly to just passing these evaluation prop firm accounts. Now, this is not needed, but this will expedite your ability to pass these eval prop firms, and that's to use a copy trader. So that's exactly what I used. I used Replicanto. However, I do know other firms like Topstep X or Apex. They all have different ways of actually, linking your accounts so that you could, whenever you trade, you could trade on all the accounts at the same time. And that's what I use. So I use Replicanto. So let's go ahead and take a look into TradeZilla. So as you can see, this is not normal, guys, but I did make 13,000 dollars this week. I had 100% win rates, day win, and win rate in terms of the trades as well. I did not lose this week. Now, is this normal? No. As you can see, there are other times, like for example, where I did lose. So risk management is important. But this week was just, I guess, I just didn't lose. So let's take a look into it. Now, understanding that I did use a copy trader, everything that I take is times two. So on the 24th, took it. Now, Replicanto, there is some slippage, but essentially I took these trades over here. So you can take a look here. This was on the 24th. This is a break and retest. Just go ahead and find it real quick. And as you can see, I'm going in a lot. I'm going 5 NQ. So I was risking around what really tight stops, in this case 300, and I was targeting 907. And I believe that's, well, I didn't hit it. I actually got stopped in profit before we ended up hitting targets. So that is unfortunate. However, this is just one trade. Again, here it is times two. Let's take a look into the other ones as well. I ended up, as I mentioned earlier, I ended up passing them on the 26th. So if you take a look, here is the 26th. This is where I caught 3K per trade on, pretty much because I was using the copy trader on both. So here it is. Take a look. This is also another break and retest strategy. Let's take a look here. As you can see, break and retest, broke the pre-market high, retested it, got in, below the candle low, and we actually got to, well, it broke, it hit targets of 2203 and beyond. So we take a look here, 2208 was the high. So essentially, guys, that's how I did it for the first two accounts. And yesterday on Friday, I caught short. So if you don't know, yesterday on AQ, we dropped like 300 points, something ridiculous like that, as you can see. Uh, and I was able to cash the shorts. I got in at 21,700, and I caught it to the 660s. So that's essentially how I do it, guys. Now, one thing to mention is that I can't reiterate this enough. This is only to get out of the evaluation stage. Once I'm funded, I only risk about 7% per trade and about 15% of my funded account per day. So again, I told you I trade usually 2 times max within the day, and the max I'll be in drawdown is around 50% of my account, so that I can, of course, because risk reward, that's how it is. Usually my average RR is around 3 to 4. For example, we take a look into last week. Let me just change it to last week for you guys. Okay, you can see here, made around 1600, and well, my profit factor was much more, but my average win to loss was around 3. So as long as you have a 4R, 3R, and you're making more than you're losing at the end of the day, you will be profitable. But that's essentially what you need in order to actually pass them. You need to go heavy. You need to risk a lot, allocate a budget, and yeah, all the best to you guys. Just as long as you have that budget in place, and hopefully once you do pass, then you can go ahead and like this video. Now, guys, this is my first one. I do have some shorts, as you can see here, actually explaining some of the trades that I went through. So if you did like this video, please remember to like it and subscribe for some more trading content. And I will see you guys next time.